Alexis Guy.
Hi, I'm Whitney Andrews.
And you're watching The Chat. During this segment, we want to discuss a growing trend in corporate America today.
Yes, I've been hearing that the NFL is now using personality tests for their pre-draft attendees. What do you think about that?
Personality test. What exactly is a personality test?
You've never taken one, like with a customer service job? It's kind of like you'll do it before you even get the job. They'll kind of test you to see where you are in your mind, I guess. What do you think?
Now that you say that, I actually think I've actually taken a personality test during some application process.
Yes.
Wow. That's an interesting topic.
Right.
Coming from Nashville, Tennessee, we have Dr. Danielle Featherstones of Featherstones and Associates.
Could it be no presents beneath the tree? Wait a minute, now I see my gifts are above me. It's my kind of holiday.
Welcome back from break. We have Dr. Danielle Featherstone of Featherstone and Associates as our guest today.
Thanks for having me.
Today she'll be talking about exactly what you guys are wondering when we're talking about personality testing. So first, to start the show off, what exactly is personality testing?
Okay, great question. Personality testing can provide critical information for managers who are searching for the potential employee. It can be a really good learning tool for employees that are trying to move up. With my company, Featherstone and Associates, we have been doing it for about 5 years now. It's been a really good learning tool. We even do it with managers as well and promote within our company.
Okay. Actually, before the show, I researched that a lot of employees are using this as a streamline to boost their hiring process. Is that true?
That is completely true. It has become a large streamline for a lot of our hiring process, especially with the customer service field. A long time ago, I used to work in Lisa, and that was one of our tools to do the personality testing. If you couldn't pass it, honestly, you really didn't get hired at all.
Okay, and I know everyone's wondering about the money part. So how much on the average do you think the salary would be? Just profiting from the business.
I can say with personality testing, it is bringing in at least over $500 million a year.
Wow.
And it is still growing. And so I would say, and within the next year or two, you can see that number pretty much doubling or tripling.
Okay.
Now, one thing I have heard, which I think is really kind of crazy, football players doing personality testing.
Football players, personality testing.
Right.
What does that have to do with their personality to actually throw a ball or tackle?
I haven't quite just really read all the statistics about it, but I think it's really kind of crazy to do a personality test with football. Hey, you're there to throw the ball, run back and forth. Why have them do a personality test? But I guess they can also be a learning tool as well if maybe they just don't see it the way that we see it in the corporate world.
Exactly. And also, I'm wondering, do you have any type of information about what the personality test questions are, maybe? Like what they're averaging?
No, I actually do.
Okay.
On my flight here, I was looking up if the camera could possibly zoom in. This is not one of the personality tests that we use. I just found the example so you guys can see it.
Okay.
Excuse me, it's on my iPhone and I have my tablet with me. And it's just little questions that they ask you, like, if you can go ahead and look over it. And then at the very bottom of it, it has 4 words to describe yourself. So you would just put that along each one of the questions.
Wow, actually, what I'm reading right now is making me feel like I'm about to fill out a job application online. Because these are the same questions that we've all taken. Am I the life of the party? Feel a little concerned for others? Always prepared? Get stressed out easily? Things that we've been through.
And of course, you want everyone to be completely honest, but you're not going to say, hey, I'm the life of the party. You're not coming to work to party. You're coming to do your job.
Exactly.
And of course, you want to get in more information, possibly redo the testing, and move up into a newer role, maybe management.
Also here, I see that the personality testing, it measures achievement, motivation, and competitiveness self-confidence and other factors.
Yes,
That was an interesting fact.
that is true. I have taken one, and the one that I took, I had to tell about myself, and then what others thought of me. At the very end of it, I would have to go and do a little small paragraph, mainly about me. Obviously, I did very well because I did get that job, and I did it for about 5 or 6 years.
Wow. Interesting.
So yeah, so it's growing. Like I said, it can be a good learning tool. A lot of people may not see why you're doing it, but I think McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, they are starting to do it. Even with FedEx, I can see why they would want to do it in their customer service part, but maybe not in the packaging part or, the warehouse. But you never know. I guess, you still have to have some type of customer service there too, because you are working with a lot of clients.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pause you for a second because we have to go to break, unfortunately, but we will be back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event is back with the perfect vehicle that's just right for you, no matter which list you're on. Hurry, the offers end soon.
Welcome back from break. Dr. Danielle Featherstone, she had to leave us due to time, but I just would like to thank her for coming to our show. We really enjoyed her being on.
Yes, she gave a lot of really good information, but I just thought about it during the break. I was like, let me research a little bit some of the negatives of personality testing. Did that even cross your mind? Like, there's a really big, positive side of it, but what about the negative side?
Yes, like some people feel that they get turned down for the job because of their products from their personality test.
Yeah, like the results. Sometimes like you can get bad results, and that's gonna prohibit you from getting the job. So one little tidbit that I researched was when a manager is giving this test, is the test going to be a positive predicting of the future job performance? So that's a really good big thing, because if you're not able to do the job 2 years from now, not even beneficial to me. So 4 little tidbits that I have would be when you're giving a personality test as a manager, they definitely have to measure stable traits. So you'll know that once a candidate has been on the job for over a year, that they're still going to be that same person, that these are traits that won't change over time. They need to be normative in nature, which allows you to be able to compare one candidate to the next, which is one of the biggest indicators for the personality test, is you'll be able to compare to possible candidates. They need to have a distortion scale, so you understand how likely it is the results are accurately portraying the test taker. And the last thing will be high reliability. You need to be able to show valid predictors for that job, which are big things that, that's basically what you're using the test for. So, yeah. Today was a great day, but join us tomorrow as we explore another HR trend for the year 2014. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have breaking news from Washington, D.C. A Washington-based attorney recently filed 7 complaints with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission on behalf of his son, who has bipolar disorder. His son is 24 years old, who has applied for several part-time jobs and was denied his employment. Because of his results from his personality test, which was red flagged, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is investigating the charges against several of these companies that he applied for positions. 2 of the jobs, which is Kroger and PetSmart, have already been served and are under investigation as of now. I'm coming live out of Washington, D.C. I'm Katie Howard, and I'm turning it back over to Alexis.